First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, Rakakadash. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to teach our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, who are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to come back to the Lord. Okay? Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, Yahawah being the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI being His Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Okay? We out here to tell our people that it's time to come back, man. All right, it's time to come back to the true culture, okay? Not this nigger shit, you know, excuse my language, that people call culture in this world, okay? We got to come back to the scriptures, all right? That's our true heritage, okay? Because we're at the times right now, okay? This place is, America is done, man. America is done. We see the dollar. You see how the dollar is falling, okay? You got the other countries that they're getting rid of the American dollar, okay? Eventually it's going to be war here, man. That's going to cause a chaos here, okay? And at the end of the day, when the Lord comes back, He's going to destroy this place, and He's going to destroy is 2/3 of His people, okay? Who are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? Unless you come back into the fold, all right? So that's what we're getting at. I like it.
Keep speaking until he gets it.
28. And when these things begin to come to pass, and then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption is nigh. For the redemption draweth nigh. Luke 21 and 28. When these things, let me start from the 25th verse. Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
So you're seeing these things, man. I want to say last month, I forgot what it was called, but it was a type of moon. Let's see if I can think of it. It was a type of moon that's not gonna. They said that was the first time it happened in maybe like 50-some years, and it's not going to happen again for another 50 years. But we know, through the Lord's will, we ain't going to be here for that, man. So that's a sign in the sky right there. We hear the rumors of wars, okay? We see the dollar falling down, okay? We see people losing their jobs, okay? We see all the chaos that's going on in the streets. We know that we're coming to the end. So as we know that, we have to get better, okay? We have to come back to the scriptures. We have to follow the Lord. We got to have faith in Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, okay? Because that's what's going to save us. Not Jesus, not Buddha, not Allah, none of these other deities, man. That's why we're in the position we are in now, because we were adulterous, okay? We were following after those other guys. We got to stop that. We got to stop that and come back to the truth, okay?
21 and 26. Which are failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to have men just passing out because out of fear. That's how crazy it's going to get here, man. And it deserves it, okay? Because this place is nothing but pure wickedness, man. Okay? This place is nothing but pure wickedness. Everything that is considered good here is evil according to the scriptures, okay? Let's think about the food, okay? Things that are considered a delicacy, they're all abominations. You have lobster, okay? You have escargot, which is snails, okay? All these types of food are considered
Calamari.
What is it?
Calamari.
Calamari, okay? That's octopus, right?
I think that's squid or something.
Squid, yeah, shit, octopus, okay? All those things are considered and held in high esteem in this country, man. But those are, according to the law, that's off. Okay?
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory.
That Son of Man is YAHAWASHI, man. A so-called black man, okay? He's going to come down here and wreck shit, man. Okay? But you know, according to the scriptures, a day with the Lord is a
1,000 years.
1,000 years, okay? So he's basically that's 2 days ago that that beating happened. Okay, that these freaking Edomites put on him, man. So he's seething at that. He can't wait to come back and do work here. This place has to go, man. That's why we don't care, you know. Us being Israelites, you know, sometimes we have that emotion in us, like you see something happen to Jacob, we'll get sad, you know. But then you got to snap out of it because you got to remember, those people, man, those are the same people that killed the Lord, man. They said, have his
Let his blood be upon us.
Yeah, blood be upon us, man. Those are the same people walking today. So we don't care about that, man. All we care about is the 1/3 and 144,000. All right, we're trying to get ourselves right. We're not saying we're saved. Okay, so we're still working out our trying to. We're the hopeful elect. Okay, we're trying to work out our salvation.
Verse 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
So we're supposed to be excited. We're in exciting times right now. Okay. Because it's clear as day for us because we have our eyes open. We're not walking zombies. I know to everybody else it just seems like, you know, hey, we'll get past this, you know, things will change. But no, we know that this is steady falling, man. It's steady falling, okay? A lot of commerce can't come in from out of these other countries, man. Because of them not fucking with the dollar anymore. This bullshit money that y'all worshiping out here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know? So that's why we gotta get out. That's why we gotta come back to the Lord, man. That's why we gotta follow these laws and have faith in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Again, not who they teaching us, Jesus God. Okay, his name isn't Jesus. Okay? The true name is YAHAWASHI, and his father's name is Yahawah. Those again are the correct names. Those hold power. That's our spiritual power that we have right now. Okay? Because those names, because I'm pretty sure I can speak for every brother here. When you pray in those names, man, things happen like that. When you have faith. Okay? We've seen it, man. Brothers done got years on them. So we've experienced this. Okay?
Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
And that's the problem with a lot of our people now. They feel like the Lord is taking the Lord so long. Why is he coming back? We actually have people that say, where was the Lord during slavery? That's why they don't believe in the scripture. Because he didn't help us during slavery. Instead of taking fucking accountability, man. Everything that we experience on the side is because of what we did. We got to take accountability. Alright? Yeah, we get on Esau, we get on other nations, we can get on our women. But the men of Israel has a responsibility here, man. We are the reason that we're in this position right now. Because again, we've been adulterers. And he's had mercy upon us, and we still are waving our hand at him as a people. So we deserve everything that we get, man. Even us up here, we're not perfect. Our righteousness is nothing but a filthy rag, okay? But at the end of the day, we got to show fight, okay? Because he does have that mercy. That's our power, okay?
Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew ye my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin.
That's why we're out here. You know, people always want to know what's your purpose out here. Again, our purpose out here is for one, to do the Lord's work. And what is the Lord's work? It's to tell our people to come back. Okay? And again, we know that most of our people, 2/3, will not listen. They're going to be hard-headed. They're going to be against us. Really not against us. Against YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. That's what they're truly against. Okay? But we still have to come out here, even when people aren't listening, even when people walking by, even when people are talking shit about us, we still got to preach the word, okay? It looks silly for his sake. But we know we're not doing this in vain. We're going to get our reward if we steadfast and keep running this thing, right? lot of people like to call us angry, mad. The term is the angry black man. Yes, we are. We are angry. Because look what we're going through, man. Look at the state of our people. We're in a dire situation right now. We have to be saved, man. If the Lord doesn't come back any soon, we're going to be wiped out, man. But we know He kept His promise, and we know that it's going to happen, and we see it happen. We see it coming up. Okay? This place has to go, man. It's nothing but evil and wickedness here. Anytime you speak against the wickedness that goes on here, you can get in trouble. You can lose your job. Okay? We've seen plenty of examples of that. Like Kyrie, Kanye, and them are men that's not in the truth. That's not repping YAHAWASHI. So you know it's going to be hard on us. And we got to take that because it happened before time. It happened to the prophets before. It happened to YAHAWASHI. Okay? We got to be in this thing even to the death. Brothers really got to think about that. You might have to die for this thing, man. Are you ready for that? That's what you got to be praying about. Don't pray about getting getting more money here or hope my family come closer to it and all that stuff. None of that matters, man. You should be praying for mercy, okay, endurance, knowledge, okay, and praying for your brothers. That should be a part of your prayers, man, because at the end of the day, like I said, the name YAHAWASHI, that's our spiritual power we have right now. So use it.
You said Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. 7 and 7.
7 and 7.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Offend not against the multitude.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. You know? So again, so you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, come back to the scriptures. This is your book. This is your heritage. Okay? You will not be saved. You can't say you're saved already. Okay? You got to come back and show faith to YAHAWASHI. All right? You got to show him that you truly believe. Okay? How do you show him that you truly believe? By doing the works, going out and teaching, doing videos, being brotherly. Okay? Following the law to the best of your ability. Because at the end of the day, we are in hell, so you can't do everything. You can't follow the laws perfectly, but what YAHAWASHI wants you to do it to the best of your ability. Okay? Do it the best you can. You can't take, brothers got to work on the Sabbath. That's cool. But if you don't got to work on the Sabbath, do the Sabbath correctly. Take away your pleasures. Be occupied in the scriptures. Alright? That's how you serve the Lord, man. Those are some of the things that you do to serve the Lord.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
That's why
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
That's why we're angry, man. We're not angry just for the fuck of it. We're mad. We're mad for a reason, okay? And that reason is our people are not following the scriptures. Our people are following the ways of Esau. They're following the ways of the heathen too. So of course we're going to be mad. We see our people get their ass whipped up and down the street all day, every day. We watch the news, okay? You don't got no money, okay? We don't have anything here. Yet you still love this place and look at us weird. Call us weird. Saying, what the hell you doing? Go get a job. My brothers ain't working. It's insanity, man. Like we used to always have the signs out here. One thing that always tripped me out. They'll look at the 12 tribe sign, won't really say nothing about that. But as soon as they see Caesar Borgia, then they'll get bucked. Y'all are fucking gone, man. Y'all are slaves. You gotta get out that mindset, man. So again, it's time to wake up, man. Wake up out of sleep. It's going to be difficult. You're going to have your little tribulations in this thing, man. Again, the scripture say, a righteous man falleth 7 times. 7 just mean the completion. Okay, so it's going to be rough, but you got to keep fighting, man. You got to keep fighting. Because think about the reward we're going to get, man. We're going to be able to rule in the kingdom everlasting, man, under YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. That's the reward. That's what you're doing this for. You're not doing this for nothing vain, okay? There's a reward for this. It might not, like the brother who brought out earlier, it seems like it's slacking. These brothers just gotta have patience, man. One of my favorite things I always like to say, think about when you first came into the truth, think about the news, everything that's going on, compared to the moment now. So much things have happened, man. We're watching the downfall of America. That's why we have to rejoice.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt not be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Stop at the top.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That's why we're in the position we're in. Because you don't want to listen, man. You don't want to listen to the prophets out here, okay? YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI sent the prophets out here to tell you, man, to come back to the scriptures, okay? To give you this knowledge, not the knowledge of the world, the true knowledge that's really going to help you, man. And yeah, you don't want nothing to do with that. That's why you're foolish. That's why you're a donkey, man. A walking zombie. Things are never going to change unless you come back to the scriptures.
And also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
So it's going to come, you're going to be in the end days, you're going to see the Lord, come back, and in your mind, you're going to be thinking, I was a good person, okay? Your pastor told you were saved, and you're going to think everything was cool. No, he's going to chop your head off, man, if it be the Lord's will, if you don't come back to these scriptures. Like I said earlier, we are the hopeful elect, man. We don't know what our end is going to be, but we have a duty. We have a playbook to go by, so we can get in that chariot. And the brothers are doing that to the best of their ability. Hey, YAHAWASHI, like you.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
So he's gonna forget your children also, man. Okay? A lot of people like to say, they do everything for, why would God kill children? But how can you say you believe in the scriptures? Because we know during the flood, children were there. He flooded the whole earth. So children had to be there. Some animals, all the animals that didn't go in the ark, and we know women was there. He doesn't care, man. He has whoever's going to be killed is going to be killed. Okay? Plain and simple. And that's just the Lord. Matter of fact, hold that. Let me give you First Peter 17. You know?
There's a Lord. You look down, you just see spirits. Like the time on the affection, you're God. In the human sense, it's like that's a child, but to him it's all spirits. Like your little life of that child being 7 and you being 32, that ain't shit to the Lord. But it affects us. He said, what? You forgot the Lord of thy power, I forget your children. Then what the 2/3 said, let this curse be upon what? Us and our children. So they invited it even more.
That's right. That's a great point. I never looked at it that way. As simple as that is. We're just spirits to the Lord. He doesn't have that type of fleshly connection that we have when we look at a child, or when we look at a woman. Okay? No. Right hand side, he protects. Left hand side, he kills, man. He gets rid of. Okay? But I'm not looking at it. Yeah, I think it was the thing.
First Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah?
So when YAHAWASHI comes back and judge this place, man, it's not going right to the city. It's not going right to the heathens. It's coming right to us, man. That's why we gotta be clean in this thing, man. You're gonna have your bumps and bruises, okay? But you gotta do everything in sincere and humility, man. You gotta truly have faith and believe. Okay? That's what's gonna get you saved out of here. Having that faith. Okay?
Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
So if the men who out here doing the works, okay, going out there in the highways and byways teaching, okay, putting out videos, doing all these things for the Lord, if they're going to be scarce, if they're scarcely going to make it, then what you think of people that's not going to do it, man? That should scare you. What are you doing for the Lord? If it's not according to the scriptures, then you're doing wickedness, man. You're not doing anything in righteousness, okay? Everything that we need to know is in the scriptures, all right? And then we use the scriptures to filter out everything else, okay? This is our foundation. So we read other books, you know, we watch things or whatever, but we all filter it back through the scriptures, okay?
Verse 19. Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful creature.
So you have to be well-doing in this thing, man. What are you doing? And that starts, you know, we have to take that in. We say that, okay, what are we doing for this truth? How can we become better? And closer and closer as time goes on, all right, then you have to move, you have to actually pick up the pace, you know, in this thing.
I mean, it's still light, I guess. Still lit like you. You ain't room. Say you ain't room. Oh, that sideways shit.
So again, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the
can't
12
do that.
tribes of Israel, okay?
You gotta stop it.
Negro, that's a byword. Latino, that's a byword. Okay, Native American, that's a byword. Your true biblical names is on this sign right here. Get the sign out. That's who the Lord wants, man. But He only wants the 1/3, okay, and 144,000. Everybody can't be saved. So you actually gonna have family that's not gonna get saved. You gonna have friends that's not gonna get saved. But it ain't about them, man. It's about you. You gotta hope you're on that chariot ride. All right.
Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
So you can't call yourself a man of the Lord while you also following after the doctrines of the world, man. While you so wrapped up in the world, okay? That's how you're gonna get yourself destroyed. You gotta pick a side in this thing, man. That's the balance, okay? You have to pick a side. Are you on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, man? Again, the names of Yahawah, that's the Father, YAHAWASHI, that's the Son. That's who you should be under, okay? That's the only people that can save you. Again, not these false deities. Not Allah, not Jesus, okay? Not Buddha, none of these celebrities, okay? Not yourself. That's the big thing that's going on. People think of me, yeah, but definitely not money. We see what that is, okay? It means nothing, man. What are you going to do? Let's say you do have those paper money, man. How's that going to save you in those last days? Okay? You saw the book of Eli. That money meant nothing, man. It was an episode actually of Fresh Prince where they were in a cave, okay, and they had some money
And
to warm themselves. He asked them to burn the money.